safeguard the land.
Hey guys, Tarp here, bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Today spawning on the bottom right. We've got Foggy, playing as Night Elf and going for the Keeper first. Going for a super late Ancient of War here. Interesting, just going straight into hunts. Maybe we're going to creep this up later once he gets a decent number of them. Playing against him bottom left, we have Happy. Going for the Death Knight, of course. This one from, I imagine, WC3 Champions ladder, so no observer, unfortunately. Fog of War turned off.
Your building is
and
complete.
Happy doing a run around, maybe looking for some Ancient of War creep potential. Hasn't found it so far. Let's go Wisp over here, and a pretty fast tick speed here. We're Happy, go for the graveyard.
Your building is complete.
Warriors have engaged.
See some fiends, it looks like. Going into the base, maybe going to harass some of these wisps. Early coil, and the skeleton finishes the job. Well timed coil there by Happy. Oh, you're a little slow on detonate. Skeleton out the back. Chipping away. Finds another critter. Couple more skeletons to come and harass these wisps with.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Wow, even burning an entangle just to stop that skeleton going back.
Our sacred grove
And
is being
harassing the
desecrated.
wisps. This one getting a bit low. Gonna cycle that one into the mine. And there we go, skeletons expire. But yeah, very, very slow start to this match. Huntress is in the mix, comparing tick speeds here. Happy with the lead, and no. Foggy putting down the expansion in the far north. Huntress doing a wee recon mission. There is a slow tower back there though, so can't really come in and harass the acolytes safely. And Happy, you're not expecting an expansion. He's scouting it out, but can't find it. Oh, he has hidden it away quite nicely. More and more huntresses so far, though. And I don't know if he was aware of the Ancient War's location, but definitely is now. Gonna come in, maybe hope to catch some of those wisps.
Goddess, light my path.
They were low, but most of the low health ones were in the mine. And a bit of blocking here from Foggy. Bit of extra damage onto the Death Knight. Gone for the surround up against the trees, but he's got the Staff of Teleportation. So he gets out of there safely. But still to force the Death Knight away. So maybe that can buy him some time. Maybe go for some creeping. Being up to the north at the moment. Skeletons doing some recon. Oh, staying by the tavern, going to pick up the second hero.
Upgrade finished.
And it's going to be the Alchemist. Ancient of War going down one. Just one for the moment.
Our warriors have engaged the
There's some
enemy.
creeping up here with the Alchemist. So first real combat of the game so far. Happy still trying to find the expansion, but can't find it yet. Very, very well hidden up there in the north.
Building is complete.
Glass of Haste, the item from that camp. And Tree of Life walking its way across now. Happy just has no idea where they are though. Going straight tick. All the way to tier 3. And going for the
Our
Lich. So
warriors
just a
have
super,
engaged
super fast tick here from Happy. Not trying to creep at all. Foggy going to find this opportunity to get the expansion down.
Our sacred grove is being
Great
desecrated.
to vitality, not the best. Double laws. And now Happy heading out
building.
onto
Our
the map.
warriors
Not
have
bringing the
engaged
fiends
the
along
enemy.
though. They're still back at base. He's going to try creep this camp with no
Our
fiends.
sacred grove is being
Just
desecrated.
skeletons. That seems very hard to do.
Your building is
Coil
complete.
spent. There we go. Skeleton finds the expansion now. can Happy's response to this be? A few skellies out. Just solo creeping the Death Knight here as well. Really wants that aura. Death Knight does have the Ring of Regen now, so although he did take a bit of damage here, should be able to heal that off pretty effectively. And yeah, he did manage to creep it all with just the skeletons.
Your building is complete.
So well done. Well, on the other side, Foggy getting pretty close to level 3 now on that Keeper. Same story for the Alchemist. And the expansion about to be up and running. So what's he got? 3 fiends?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Foggy with a 5 food lead at the moment. And now going to come an Ancient of War creep, the mercenary camp. But you know, fiends are very, very powerful against huntresses and dryads. So he's got a good composition to fight here. Just can he deal with the mass from Foggy? Okay, greater healing. Also has the Linehorn Stormwind though, pretty nice item. Let the killing begin. Not going for any upgrades on the huntresses, however. 1 armor upgrade on the dryads though, and stacking that up with the devotion aura. It's pretty nice. Pretty good armor now on those dryads. Okay, we've got a destroyer in the mix, gonna suck away those entangles. And there we go, coil. Or Nova rather, starting it out. Berserker gonna go down. Looks far onto the fiend, but cool, keeping it safe for the moment. And man, these hunts are tumbling. That's the dust for the burrow though. It takes care of that fiend. Another fiend in a bit of trouble. But man, these dryads are going down so quickly. 1 fiend left. Got the dispel for the frost armor as well. All right, as he's going to burrow. Wonder if the dust was about to run out there as well. So no more fiends. And we've got 5 dryads left. Focus far onto the Death Knight here. He does have the invul and the town portal. Taking a lot of damage here though. A lot of damage. And town portal. So a really good start here from Foggy. Sneaking that expansion away. Death Knight just so low on experience coming into this fight. Causing a lot of headaches. And just he had the mass, you know, he's got the expansion up and running. Foggy outproducing Happy quite badly now. In a really nice position.
Our warriors
I was
have
wondering if
engaged
we're
the
going to see him
enemy.
tick up on the back of that, but hasn't yet. Very, very low on lumber. And I thought maybe, you know, also could have seen him come across to the lab. Picked that out, gone for a shredder, because he does need some more wood. Standard 50 though for the moment. And does still have 1 scroll of healing left. Did burn 1 in that last fight.
Let the killing begin.
And Happy coming back out, only with a small food deficit. Well, we see Foggy flooding out a few more units now, picking up the Forest Troll Berserker again. Man, that Forest Troll Warlord looks so huge with Bloodlust. I don't think I've noticed that before. And a bit of a creep jack here. If he finds him. Might have to be a town portal out. Quite a few low health dryads here. Abomination in the mix now for Happy. 1 dryad falls. Trying with the run by. Another dryad is about to go down. Turn around. Focusing on the fiends. Acid bomb. At the core, keeping them safe. And a pocket factory in the mix now for Happy. Lich in some trouble though. That's the last coil. No more mana on the Death Knight for the moment. But still in some trouble. Transfers over the invul. Level 3 on the Lich. And there we go. Finally a town portal out from Happy. From Foggy. 2 dryads getting away very, very low on health. But yeah, I thought he would burn that TP a little bit earlier. That creep jack was just such a bad position for him. And no. There's a pretty large army though. Still.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Using a lot of his moon juice to heal up those last two dryads.
Ah,
Create
the
more
great
minerals.
outdoors.
I was like, where? I was looking for the Ancient of War. I was like, where was it? It was over here. But he's walking it the long way across. Going for this Tree of Life and Foggy. Expecting some harass over here. Starting the repairs. Getting rid of that last bit of damage that was on there. Stop by the shop. Go to Involt.
The great outdoors.
One scroll of healing. And he's got a town portal in to start the fight off. A few wisps coming out. Gonna look for the detonate. Maybe get rid of some mana. That Lich especially very, very well stocked on mana. Coming in for the detonates. No more mana on the Death Knight. And quite a lot of mana gone on the Lich. Good focus fire there onto the Fiends. Got the dust though. And the Dryad's really struggling at the moment. He'll scroll on the side of Foggy. Pocket Factory working nicely for Happy. And Happy doing such a good job of microing these low health units away. Right over here in some more trouble. A-Bomb also getting very, very low. And there it goes. Now the Lich in some trouble. No mana on the Death Knight. Town portal out.
Research finished.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Ah, the great
Well, I'd
outdoors.
say the Foggy lost like maybe 10 food more army in that fight, so overall pretty good for Happy. Still has to be worried about mining 2 vases versus 1, but Foggy is an upkeep, so not quite so bad.
Ah, the great outdoors.
So we've got 4-4 here versus nearly 4, nearly 4. So you can see the distance or the gap in experience really getting closed.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Foggy just not taking super efficient fights, and he's allowing those undead heroes to power up. So we're creeping up the alchemist here for a bit. Ended on mana.
Ah, the great
The
outdoors.
Grove stopping by the shop. Fresh TP.
Ah, the great outdoors.
And wow, Happy going for the island.
Our warriors have
Starting up an island expo. You don't see this too often. And the creep camp out here did get changed. Used to be the big red dragon. Now it's the granite golem. I think that's part of the reason why it's not so popular, especially Undead used to be go for some more guard play on this map. But now not quite so many reasons to go for that. This camp being much harder to creep. And there we go, island expansion underway. And I'm sure, well, apart from the item,
The great outdoors.
the Foggy wouldn't have been expecting that. Foggy continue to take the rest of the camps on the map though. I wonder if Happy's going to go for more islands. Got the spiked collar. Going to sell that off. Probably wouldn't be very useful against the Dryad's Dispel. And wow, he's just got so many items, leaving a pendant of energy behind.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Research finished.
And much solid creeping up their keeper here though. Now the alchemist is level 5. Okay, so we've got 4, 4, 3 now on the undead heroes. Pretty good levels. Is that a reveal from Foggy? Just checking if he's revealing the expo, but no, hasn't done that. Coming in with 2 upgrades, 0-0 for Happy at the moment. And he's got double slaughterhouses. Gonna try mixing a couple meat wagons now. Backing himself into a corner. Does have the town portal to get out of here if necessary. Foggy with about a 20 food advantage. Should be able to take this fight. Focus fire onto the alchemist though. He does have the greater healing and the invul. And A-Bomb goes down very, very quickly. Town portal out from Happy. Realizes there's no chance. Against this many dryads. Close to 80 food. Pure dryads. Tough call. Another
Our
expansion down for
warriors
Foggy.
have engaged the enemy.
Destroyer finds treants. Oh, steals the experience with the Nova. Cheeky stuff there from Happy. Got the Island Expo up and running. Okay, still, I don't think he expects it. For another expansion though, it's so easy for Night Elves to expand on this map. So hard to shut down. Seen it so many times from Moon in the past. And doing some more creeping.
Our warriors have engaged
This
the
time
enemy.
solo creeping
Your
with
building is
the
complete.
Keeper.
Your building
Oh
is
man,
complete.
that was a really late tick up to tier 3. But I suppose that'll allow him to get those last couple upgrades going. Also doing some creeping.
Upgrade finished.
Scourge Bone Chimes, not terribly useful at the moment, but picks them up. Drops the dust. Does have the Wisp available
Your
to buy the
building is
reveal if
complete.
necessary. And Happy
Research
finds
finished.
one of the expansions. Put some
Our
pressure on that
sacred
town
grove is
portal
being
from
desecrated.
Foggy though in response. Keeping it safe. Takes down that rocket factory quickly.
Our gold mine is running low.
Keep her very, very close to level 5 now, though. Oh, Meat Wagon drop here. But the Ancient War doing some damage. It does have Nature's Blessing, so a bit of armor onto these buildings. But yeah, attack grounds away the trees up here. And there's not much Foggy can do about
Our
this.
sacred grove is being desecrated. Research finished.
Don't think he's got an Ancient of
Our
Wind at the
warriors
moment.
have engaged
Putting that
the
down
enemy.
now. Finds a Fiend though, gets the kill. And Happy's army is not terribly strong. And there we go, Meat Wagon softening up the Wisps.
Your building is complete.
And the Keeper
Our
coming
warriors
across.
have engaged the enemy.
Not in range though, can't do anything about this. We could uproot and move down away from this. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Looks like there was a town portal out from Happy over here.
Your
Okay,
building
Ancient
is
of War
complete.
eating into the trees
Your
to open
building
up
is complete.
the Keeper to get in range. But Happy on the run now. Coming across. And maybe he's going to do it over here. Meat Wagon shenanigans. Go for attack round into these trees now.
Our sacred grove is
Can't
being
see these
desecrated.
getting killed unless we're on Happy's point of view.
Research finished.
But I figured we'd leave it on Foggy's since he's the one with Shadow Melt.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Here we go. But now, Keeper can get in range. And Happy actually summoning some treants to clear the path a little bit further.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And another island expansion, well, potentially.
Your building is complete.
Bring it out. There's so much mana on that Death Knight.
Your building is
There's
complete.
the item Stone
Our
Token.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, going for some pressure onto the Undead base. That's a tough one though. He's got a whole bunch of gargoyles out the back there and a
Our
Meat
gold
Wagon.
mine has collapsed.
Applying a lot of pressure to these Dryads with the Disease Cloud. Crypt about to fall before he completes Stone Form. Happy
Our
ticking
warriors
some
have engaged the sacred grove is being
gargoyles.
desecrated.
Interesting choice. Takes care of this expansion. And now town portaling in. Foggy pulling back. Quite a defensive town portal position though, so I'm not going to trap the alchemist in a dangerous position.
Research finished.
And Foggy getting out of there. Get the Wellspring upgrade. Do we see him building anything from the Ancient of Wind? Any hippogriffs? Oh, there's one now. Zeppelin running around. Nothing inside it at the moment, though. 2 Zeppelins. This one loaded up with acolytes coming across from the main. Going to try Island expand behind Foggy. Right at his doorstep. Foggy, is he still unaware of this island expansion? Surely he must have a read on this. How much gold does he mine from that? 10k, right? Yeah, 4k out of it. Or does he think Happy's just that efficient with his gold? He's able to do this. I don't know. So there's a 1 damage upgrade on the meat wagons.
The sleeper has
Not too far away from level 5 now, though. These Undead heroes definitely closing the gap in the experience.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
They're going for this expansion, and with the 4 meat wagons, buildings just drop in health so quickly. Foggy decides not to engage.
Your building is complete.
The army from Happy quite scary at the moment. He's going to have to play so well with his dryads, dodging all of those meat wagon damages. All the AoE. Going to be a very tough fight for Foggy to control here. So here we go. Just trying to get the meat wagons going. Spreading the disease cloud for the moment. Got the pocket factory down as well. Okay, Tinker getting a little bit over eager, but pulling back. And I'm very surprised we haven't seen any orbs.
Our warriors have engaged
Foggy so far.
sleeper has
Here we go. Rock Golem brought out. Goes down quite quickly.
Your building is complete.
Treants out the back. Oh, acid bomb onto all the gargoyles. They're out the front, taking a lot of damage, but getting onto the meat wagons out the back. One of them about to fall, but the dryads go now so quickly to the gargoyles and the meat wagons. They're dying just so damn quickly, and look at that. All the trees gone as well. This fight just going horribly wrong for Foggy. Losing so much here, but getting on top of the meat wagons now with 2 bears. Meat wagons going down quickly, but so are the dryads. So many dryads falling. Keep out the back in some trouble. Okay, another bear falls, but so does the meat wagon. And another gargoyle. But at the end of that fight, close to even in food count. And I think Foggy came in with like 15 food more, so very good fight from Happy overall. And Foggy's in some trouble.
Your building is complete.
Expansion over here, going to be under some pressure. Did at least kill all of those meat wagons, so killing the expansion is going to be a lot harder now. Just kill another bear. Foggy down to 50 now. Coming across, putting some pressure onto the expansion.
Your building is complete.
And Ancient Protector going to try and harass this expansion.
The enemy.
Another expansion complete. Foggy bought a reveal on his expansion position, so should be aware of this one now.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
A-bombs come over here, take care of the Ancient Protector. But the treants might be able to get the cancel here. Okay, breaking upkeep now.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Expansion down over here. These Undead heroes getting pretty damn scary. Both of them very close to 6. Not that that's
Your
particularly
building
important
is complete.
breakpoint. Not if it's not that relevant, but it's getting very, very scary. Oh, and look at this. Happy with the triple sappers going to come across to this expansion and knock that down very, very quickly. Foggy, quick reactions, but 3 sappers, it's too many. Even with the Nature's Blessing upgrade, and down it goes. Easy kill there for Happy. Got a few. Is that double Ancient of Wind now? Mixing in a few more hippogriffs? Interesting. I mean, hippogriffs are very, very strong against the gargoyles. Especially if they've got the roar on top of them as well. Finds the 2 abominations here though. That's a good pick off, but probably going to lose another expansion in the meantime. Those Pocket Factory Clockwork Goblins just do so much damage to buildings. 2 A-bombs down, but did, you know, run through the disease cloud. Oh, Chimru's right at the back there. I didn't even see them. Okay, here we go. Fighting underway. And those A-bombs are going to tumble down now. Look at the damage from the Chimera. Focus fire onto the Keeper out the back. He's got no survivability items and he dies. Huge blunder there. Stuff was on cooldown from the Alchemist. Didn't have any survivability items. Lich in some trouble though. The slow poison from the Dryads and the big damage from the Chimera. And not even the Death Coil can out hear that. So both players losing a hero. Happy standing for the buyback. Is it going to be a dieback though? Continuing to chase the Acid Bomb out. Okay, spends the coil to keep him safe.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Checking for expansions. Just going to be the Tree of Eternity now. So Happy going to be mining 2 bases versus 1. And the gold advantage for the first time this game. Just in a bit of trouble here, taking some big damage, but he's got the greater healing. Lich does have the invul now though. So is the Alchemist. Oh! Last second activation on the invul there. Oh. Oh man, look at that though. Level 6 Alchemist. Transmuting. Oh, Destroyer up in the air now. Double Destroyers going, chasing after the Chimera. No anti-air at the moment. What happened to all the hippogriffs? There's one of them. Coming back from the altar, very, very long time, but just about ready to pop out again. And Happy with about a 5 to 10 food advantage. But it does mean he's suffering from upkeep, but he's mining 3 bases to 1 now, right? This one up and running. Foggy in a bit of trouble, trying to go for another expansion himself now. Feel like, you know, if he can transmute some units, he can somewhat close the gold gap. Skeleton's fine. The Tree of Eternity, Happy, gonna go for the kill on that. While Foggy heading across to this base. There's a level 5 Tinker. Level 3 Pocket Factory, that's gonna do so much damage to that tree.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, but he's got the siege upgrade on the Chimera. Tree of Eternity in some trouble though, taking a bunch of damage. And he's gone. He's just gonna let it die. Just trying to come out, staggering them out. But yeah, let it die. Gonna trade expansion for expansion, but Happy still has 2 islands going. So annoying. Okay, there we go. Foggy trying to expand over here as well. But Happy just so good with his scouting, making use of that Zeppelin. Skeletons running around the map. Foggy not having much luck trying to sneak these expansions away. And scouting this one now as well. Could even see Happy town portal over to here, jump in the Zeppelin and come across to cancel this. Kill that even. Foggy coming in for a siege here. With the Chimera, it also does have quite a few hippos up there. Happy does have some gargoyles spent. The Nova, and then come the hippogriffs after that. While the Nova's on cooldown. hippos going after the gargoyles. There we go. But all the hippos very, very low now. A little bit late pulling them back. And now the alchemist in some trouble. Trying to chemical rage his way to safety. But the nuke coming through. Anti-magic shell a little bit late. Could use it to dodge the coil there. Or absorb the coil. Hippo though finds this Zeppelin. Takes that down. And this is where the chimps could just come across here and roast this expansion away. But instead he's going to try use them on the battlefield. He did buy a reveal on that island expansion. Okay, trying to protect his tree here. Let's see if he can do it. A couple destroyers up in the air. One destroyer up in the air. The Chimera in some trouble, taking a lot of damage from these double gargoyles. Oh, and the slow brutal. If we're keeping that Aegon alive somehow.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
He goes down, Dride's falling, and I think that's going to be GG for Happy. Man, Tinker third, what a choice. So good at knocking down these expansions.
Our sacred grove
Such a
is
big
being
difference maker, and
desecrated.
obviously biggest difference maker of all, going for these island expansions. Foggy not expecting that. Now I think the issue was he just let the undead heroes creep up, close that experience differential way too easily this game. But yeah, Tinker third, man, really good choice. The chims almost worked though. It was a decent idea. But maybe just going for like, what was it, like 95 food triads? Maybe that wasn't the best. Going for the kill on the Tinker here. Does have a heal scroll and now transferring over the invul. Alchemist chemical raging away. The Nova slowing him down. Not much more mana on the Lich, but probably can Dark Ritual something. And look at this, man, the aura. Allowing him to keep pace with the Alchemist so easily here. And the Alchemist in some trouble. Staff out last second by the Keeper, but now the Keeper is in some jeopardy. Dark Ritual, Nova, and that's it. Keep it down. Level 6 on the Alchemist.
Our champion has
I mean on the
fallen.
Tinker rather.
Our sacred
Yeah, I
grove
guess
is
the
being
Alchemist now
desecrated.
as well.
Our champion
Iron
has
expansions, eh? Don't see those too often. GG. Man, it was looking so good for Foggy. He had like 3 bases versus 1, but happy with the cheeky island action. Gets the job done. Very well played. And just better control than Foggy in the fights. Fighting about 15 food down in a couple of those fights, but still trading basically 1-to-1, or maybe even better than that, allowing his heroes to close the experience gap. Well played by Happy. Anyway, guys, I'll wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.